They do not have a supernova down the low ground, but waiting for it. It's going to be Boomy.
Making any sort of rotations. That's why, of course, you go the Kraken Shell onto FBZ to make sure that he's able to at least get some experience on this top side.
Oh, Whitemon, he copped another one. He's going to get the auto attacks here from Dreamercell, and with the little front forward, KezCute's the one that picks that one up. So boom, who isn't able to level up his Arcana this time around. Oh, okay.
And Makoto as well. He's in a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, unfortunately, Makoto is a little bit too far in that mid lane. Raven's made his rotation as well, and they take out KezCute. Yeah, so they're going to lose a tier 1 tower. Looks like they are going to try and make a little bit of a response here. Carl does have a DD rune. They do throw out the Raw on top of the Titan. But that's a big arrow from the sideline here of Hyde. This is taking a lot of damage here on FBZ. And he gets burnt before he drops down the Ravage. Kuku is looking for more here. Makoto. Oh, they get the glimpse back. They found the vision there on a Hyde, but they don't have any stuns to catch out the Mirana. She's going to get TP out here. They do have the Shades there. Nice little play there from Zephyr. So they pick up 2 there on the side of GEEKFAM.
More tanky in these team fights, wanting to be able to zip in and out, have some guerrilla warfare going on. They use the ultimates up onto Tide again.
FBZ, he's taking a lot of damage and he's so squishy inside of that Static Storm. They do get the glimpse all the way back there onto Makoto. So he can't even respond. That's probably a blessing in disguise, to be fair there for Makoto, but...
And that was... Oh, they've glimpsed back Makoto here. So
FBZ.
They play on FBZ.
He's getting caught out here. They do throw the Raw down, but with the Kraken Shell, they're going to be able to get rid of that Shadow Strike. So Hyde does catch out Carl here on the side. Using the Earn down as well. So FBZ quite tanky on the front side here. They're looking for more. The Static Storm Kinetic Field combo doesn't hit straight away. He throws out the Ravage beforehand, but Raven takes him down. It's already using the Strength Morph here onto the Morphling, so he's going to be quite tanky when he gets out of this. He has to turn into the Mirana, turn himself back into the Morphling and jump down the other side. FBZ buys back into this fight, and they want to get the Morphling kill. The big arrow comes down from the Yules and the Ripper Scythe on top. Raven sent to the bin for 80 seconds. Yes, the GEEKFAM now, they do get the smoke up. Kuku drops down his Necro Book, so he wants to try and push out this lane. They do realise the Dreamercell does not have his Aegis of the Immortals, but he does have a BKB. Oh, that's a lot of damage going in onto the Ursa. Hasn't used his BKB yet. He turns around with his own BKB. Doesn't take that much damage because he has the Enrage up. So no Enrage now, no BKB here for Dreamercell. Kuku's walking forward. That's a lot of damage. They're coming in again here with the Static Storm Kinetic Field combo, trying to keep Kuku alive. They do get the roll down onto Makoto on the front side. He's a quite tanky hero. Finally uses that mech. He has that halberd as well here. Raven's going to come back in there trying to burst down the Necrophos. Can they get rid of him? They've already taken down KezCute. Yes, they can. So another one goes down here for the side of Boom. Raven jumping forward there with the leap.
Quick on the fingers with this Necrophos to use some of those spells. Hyde's going to try his best to get away.
Or Dreamercell. They know that his BKB should be on cooldown here, and Kuku, he just gets caught out there by the clumsy net. So Hyde doing a good job there to keep the Queen of Pain in line. Do you throw out the Ethereal Blade to keep the Ursa at bay for now, but it doesn't matter. Look at how much damage they're pumping into Raven. He's got the Malefice on top of him as well, so he's going to take a decent lick of damage when that starts popping out. So actually, no, it looks like he didn't take all too much. So KezCute getting himself caught in this kinetic field. They're trying to look for Zephyr.
Interesting. They're not going to have that available, and I'm sure that information's being communicated through to the rest of GEEKFAM, but KezCute, he's in a bit of a spot of bother, standing underneath a half-health Sentry Ward, and he's gone.
It was an inevitability there for KezCute. He was... Oh, okay, the deny comes down from Kuku, interestingly. But looks like they're going to try and fight for more, as you said, FBZ. He doesn't have his Ravage. They're going to come in with the Static Storm on top of Makoto. Doesn't get stuck inside of it because they had no kinetic field. They're bringing him back inside here onto Kuku. Catches an arrow after that Yule Scepter. They're trying to get back, but Whitemon gets beaten down there by FBZ, who's standing in the front. He doesn't have Ravage, though, so he can't get anything else done. The Reaper Scythe comes down. They've taken down Kuku. They want to get rid of Makoto here. Carl trying to juke himself back in and out here. Dreamercell getting on top of Raven, sending him outside of this fight. So it looks like, boom, they do save Whitemon. I mean, they do save Makoto, but they lose Zephyr on the backside there, who tried to clean up that kill.
He sure is. He's got that Solar Crest as well for the additional movement speed, but
Raven.
he doesn't want a bar of it.
He's caught in the trees here. The rest of Boom are making their way over here. He does wave form himself all the way up, but he doesn't have mana for a TP or that arrow. They spotted out where he is, so they know exactly where this Morphling is going to be, and he's going to get caught out, and I'm sure Raven certainly will die here. He's going to get the straight Morph out, but it doesn't matter. Boom, surround him. Boom, take him down, and it's 7.
FBZ farming up on that top side, and oh no, it's going to be all for naught if they can catch out Carl here.
Yeah, Carl's going to go down. He does throw out the Raw here. He's quite tanky, so he's speeding himself away. The clumsy net comes down, keeps him rooted for a little bit longer. Makoto really wants to get down on top of him for the Reaper's Scythe, and they do get the kill there.
Ursa's just got a Paladin Sword that he can just use to whack up onto a couple of creeps, and he's fine.
Oh, they found an FBZ here. You'll set to a static storm. Kinetic combo doesn't hit anybody again. Whitemon! I feel like that's 0 from 5 right now. And it looks like Jeremy Marcel, he's trying to aim for more here for GEEKFAM. This looks like it was the last hurrah coming out from GEEKFAM. The Raw comes down. Doesn't have the cheese. Does have his enrage coming in. The Ravage comes forward, but Raven already BKBs that off. The rest of Boom are starting to get themselves in the bash! They've called out Kuku. They lose 3 again. And it looks like Boom are going to be able to walk themselves into the rest of these lanes of racks. Oh, no. Carl. He got stuck on the high ground. How does he get stuck on the high ground?
He spider legs himself up there just to try and get the TP off, put the vision and the arrow enough to make sure that he was a non-factor for that team fight.
That is very unfortunate there. The GGs have been called, and that's it. Boom are able to take the first game up against GEEKFAM here. And that's a good start there for
Pump fake the boundless strike, not wanting to get caught out with the... oh, is he diving in onto Carl? He is.
He's going to try and do it with the Primal Spring here. He's got 1 stack, 2 stack, 3 stacks, 4! He's looking for the last auto attack, and he gets it done. And Makoto gets the first blood and the first kill there, and they do get a return on the bottom side. So they take
mastery, but don't know if he'll be able to get back fast enough to get the full regen off from it.
He's going to try. He does have a boundless strike. There's a full crit wave here as well. They throw out the Gale on top. Makoto's looking for another kill on a Carl. The arrow comes forward from Hyde. They don't get it done. Finally, the boundless strike comes down, and with the Frost Blast on top, KezQ cleans that one up. Zephyr gets himself a solo kill on Hyde.
It's going to be one of those games that it feels like it's pretty much the supporting cast for both of these carries. Zephyr might be getting caught out here, though.
Speaking of supporting cast, Zephyr is trying to waste a bit of time here from Boom, but he's going to take a lot of damage and probably lose his life as well. Zephyr doesn't have anything else to play around, and that will be another kill going the way of Boom.
Raven, he's going to have to be a little careful. Kuku's on the front lines as well. He's got a couple of braces, so he's fairly tanky.
Makoto, they do throw out the primals, the boundless strike as well as the arrow coming in, so Kuku eventually does use that boat, but it's just not enough. Doesn't keep himself alive, same with the Hand of God, so Boom pick up a freebie. TP art as well, so looks like GEEKFAM, they're starting to fall behind a little bit. They are farming up, but at the same time, they're starting to lose net worth leads here and there. FBZ comes forward with the Raw, comes down, Spirit Vessel on top of the Beastmaster, so no heals for him. They're trying to get the triple Centaur in for the cool triple stomp, but it doesn't look like they're going to be able to get there in time. Eventually, no, it does lose its life, but Raven making his way over does get himself a kill. Kuku's looking for another one here with the X. Healing himself up with the MKB. Proxy does a decent amount of damage. GEEKFAM, they're a little bit too late to the party here. They do throw out a torrent, but it doesn't matter because Dreamcell already has the Aegis in his pocket. Raven cleans up a tower as well. They're going to get the X marks torrent combo onto FBZ. They're trying to take him down. Getting fairly tanky here, but on the backside, Raven's jumped into probably the worst situation that he could have gone in. Dreamcell trying to stick on top of him, but doesn't get any more lockdown. So with the Spirit Vessel back down here, they're starting to kite around the last healer, and yeah, you might have rage, but as soon as that's off cooldown, you have to be very, very careful with the armor toggles coming back in. Well, it looks like they're looking for Makoto on the backside, but Zephyr's the one that pays the price for it. KezQ, very liberal with that chain fast. That's a big torrent coming in onto 2 people, but Makoto's got his own BKB. He's turning back around onto the rest of GEEKFAM. Carl's going to lose his life first, and they're trying to get onto Whitemon. FBZ's just chasing away Kuku, so they're going to be able to catch out onto the Chen. Do their way of stopping the TP? They don't need it because they've got the damage, and they're looking for another one. FBZ provide his own lockdown for his team.
It's not like an item is even absolutely necessary. He's found a double damage, and they've found Carl.
Yeah, Makoto, he's getting caught out here. He does get the poison over as well as the Gale out on top of him. The Spirit Vessel on top, he's taking a lot of damage. As you said, DD Rune here onto Dreamcell. He's going to have to pop a BKB. He has to pop a BKB charge. So we're trying to catch a few more heroes coming into this. So the BKB used, and this is a disengage here. 5 heroes getting stacked up here. If the PA can get on top of this, could be a lot of cleave damage coming in. The torrent comes down, but it doesn't matter. FBZ turns around for the roar, but he dies before it. 80 seconds without a Beastmaster now because he bought back recently. Hyde's getting caught out with the X on top, and this is where PA is going to go to work. Raven has to be very, very careful not to get caught out here. Look at how much damage Dreamcell's doing. He's getting on top of Raven, and he's dead. The Hand of God came out way too late there from Whitemon. He's not having a good one today. Kuku's trying to get the damage onto Makoto, realizing that there's no BKB for him. And Dreamcell getting the open wounds, getting the chase down. Those Monkey King procs are doing a lot of work there for the lifestealer.
That was a really quick Roshan as well, but there's going to be a team fight before it.
They're going to come in here. They do throw out the boat as well, so trying FBZ is getting on top of Kunkka. They'll throw out the Raw, but he's caught between 3 heroes on the side of GEEKFAM, and he's going to die. Dreamcell and Makoto trying to get rid of the backlines. They're trying to get rid of the rest of GEEKFAM here, but they can't get on top of these heroes. X-Mark comes in on Makoto, using that BKB, stops himself for now. Nice boundless strike, keeping a few heroes at bay, but this BKB is going to start to wear off. Yeah, you might have an assault cuirass, but I don't think it really matters. They're going to come in. Can they focus down the Monkey King? No, he can't. He's turning around. He's killing everybody. It looks like Dreamercell trying to get it on this front side, get rid of some of these heroes, but Raven, he's jumped in. He's jumped into the rest of Boom ID. Can they get rid of him? No, they can't. The 4 stars keeps him alive, and this is where Dreamercell starts to run into a few issues. He's getting kited around the 4 stars as well as the Venomancer is doing a lot of work. Raven chunks down another, and they get rid of 4. I thought maybe Makoto was able to stand and fight. No, they've called out Kezcute as well. Nice healer getting brought back here with the X marks the spot from Kuku. They're going to try and get on top of him. They found him out with the Torrent and the Syrian Chains. And that's 5-0 there. GEEKFAM. That was the team fight that they really needed.
Alright. He found out Hyde there. I thought it was going to be the other way around. Oh, Dreamercell, he got bashed as well from the dagger. He's trying to turn back around and fight onto Raven, who gets roared up. Look at how much damage they're doing. Yeah, Hand of God does a decent amount of work. Another 4-star kiting around these melee heroes.
It's fine.
For
He's
now,
got Aegis.
Boom. They're going to have to turn back around. And as you said, oh, it's a big Wukong's command. Can they get the boundless strike? Makoto still hasn't used that BKB, so he still has that to play around with on the backside. In comes the boat. Doing a lot of work here. Dreamercell coming in, taking down Zephyr. Raven, he's turned back around, but no, the BKB here from Makoto turning in a fight. He gets a lot of HP back from the last dealer jumping inside of him. They lose the first life there. Kuku have to use the cheese to turn back around. Another set of 4 stars come out here, kiting around these melee heroes for a little bit longer. Raven standing and fight. The Bristle Blade takes down Makoto, and he's looking for Dreamercell next. Disarm comes from the halberd as well. Raven has to jump himself back onto Kuku, and they do lose Carl on the backside of that as well. Okay, could be a good fight for them. Raven is doing a lot of damage here to Roshi, and this is an Axe Blessing as well.
They're wanting to go for the steal.
Oh, they're going to try to go on the back, but no, they get rid of the tree! Makoto, he's done, he's stunned, he's dead! They get rid of Makoto on the backside, and Dreamercell's the next one on the list. He does abyssal himself up to Whitemon, but it doesn't matter because Raven's killing everyone! He's taken down 2, he's looking for a third one on the side, FBZ getting the TP away with the Ghost Scepter. So they lose their Monkey King and their Lich. Zephyr's looking for another one. Actually, no, he just wants a bounty rune. So Hyde, with that Ghost Scepter, gets himself away for a little bit longer. They're going to try and keep on top of this Morana. Eventually, Raven takes down the Roche, and he gets the Aegis, he gets the cheese, and I'd imagine who's got the Ag's Blessing for this one.
He's on the front lines trying to get Kuku.
Oh, they're trying to find something out of this, but looks like the Halberd coming in onto the life stealer. So Dreamercell and Makoto getting into the backside. They've got 4 heroes kind of grouped up here, but there's so much kite coming out here from GEEKFAM as well. Raven on the backside, he's getting caught out, getting roared as well. So he's stunned up on the high ground here. Boom. They're trying to get much done on the bottom side, but Raven, he's doing a lot of work. He's getting stunned up quite a lot, but this massive amount of status as this is doing a lot of work for him. Oh, Makoto gets half his HP chunked down. Yeah, it doesn't matter if you get the boundless strike down because you're just going to go down. He's dead for 100 seconds. So they lost their life, they've lost their Monkey King, and they're just going to call GG here. So boom, they're going to lose the second game, and GEEKFAM coming out on top with this Raven Phantom Assassin.
Yeah, it was always the inevitability, and I'm glad that you listened to my my tips there, Luke.
We have to be very, very careful. Looks like we've got a fight towards the bounty route on the top Radiant side. Zephyr gets a nice little swash all the way through here on FBZ. He's getting chased down as well. Whitemon getting on top of it. Raven finally, with the boundless strike, cleans that one
not
up.
the worst idea, right? You want to be able to consistently run. You want to prevent this Monkey King from carrying as it gets later on. These TPs coming through will halt that.
It looks like there's going to be a big fight here between Boom and Geek. Makoto was making his way towards top as well. FBZ takes a lot of damage for that one. Wants to try and fight with them, but mid lane looks like Kuku's going to try and get something done. Does have that flaming lasso. They want to get on top of Zephyr.
Oh.
Does not catch him on the bottom side
Kuku
though.
saves
Zephyr
him.
moves out as well. They're trying to get on top of the Ember Spirit, and they will be able to get him down. So after using a decent amount, they get rid of that pesky high. Yeah, Dreamercell's just farming this ancient camp in a nice little safe position. They're going to go on top of Dreamercell here. They're going to be able to burst down the Lone Druid. No, he gets the roar off and finally does get the true form off as well. So he's quite tanky now. Turning back around. Raven taking a lot of damage. The duel comes down. FBZ turns that one back around. Whitemon, it looked like Boom were ready for that one.
For a vision when they use that smoke, so Kuku, he should be able to get away. He's already got the Firefly popped, he's got the Faded Brooch, the Boots of Travel, and the Windlace. Good luck catching 500 move speed.
Oh, that is so much damage coming out there onto Hyde. He has to throw a remnant all the way up, but he has no mana left on the other side. So they're going to be able to take down Kezcute. No, the Hand of God keeps him alive for a little bit longer. They miss the Swashbuckle, but it doesn't matter because Raven's here as well on the Monkey King. So the rest of GEEKFAM are turning back around. This is a haste rune onto Carl as well. So they're going to be able to take down Hyde. He tries to use the Sleight of Fist to dodge a little bit of the damage, but it doesn't matter. GEEKFAM pick up. Yep. So there was a little bit of ring around the rosy there for FBZ. They do blink forward here. They have the Flaming Lasso out onto Legion Commander Carl. Going forward, they want to try and take down this Legion Commander at the start. They do. So they lose one, but they lost Zephyr on the backside as well to Dreamercell in the mid lane. Do they have a way of stopping this TP? No, they don't. Yeah, Carl did jump up to the high ground there, so maybe a little preview. That's
FBZ
where they're going to
again.
be going. Oh, FBZ, he's just in the wrong spot at the wrong time. They're going to be able to take him down. A big flaming lasso comes down onto the lone druid. He doesn't get the roar out properly. Dreamer still is going to be able to get his true form off, but I don't think it matters because he's going to die either way. Kuku picks that up with a double kill.
It's still a pretty okay fight to take for Boom, I suppose, feeling that they can't take it quickly enough. Maybe they can wait until LC's back up online.
Well, they're walking in here with a lot of creeps coming out here from KEZCUTE. They're going to try and get these stuns out, but it doesn't matter because Zephyr's doing that Rolling Thunder all the way through. They've taken down the Chen early on here. Carl comes in with the tips as well. He's going to be able to take down another. They found out Makoto on the backside. They've got the Nature's Prophet with the Flaming Lasso. He's going to go down. That's 3 dead already. GEEKFAM opening up the Roshan for themselves, opening up a net worth lead as well.
He's picked up the BKB for himself, so that's a nice little bonus, but will it be enough to save them in this team fight? Probably not, you would think.
Oh, they found out the Chen here. KEZCUTE, he's going to lose his life there to Raven. BKB or not, doesn't matter. Carl's coming forward. Hein did try and dodge the dagger, but unfortunately he didn't. Carl's just going to go onto the high ground here, feeling quite confident with this Queen of Pain. They do get the Orchid coming out as well, the Sonic Wave, and the screens coming in as well. The inside of the base. GEEKFAM say, we don't care where we are. We want to fight you, and we want to send Boom down to the lower bracket, and that looks like that's what they're doing right now. Dreamercell is going to lose his life. He's going to lose his base as well. He does have buyout, but I don't think it matters. He does have his bear off cooldown as well. They're going to try and get rid of Makoto, who has to TP back into his fountain. And GEEKFAM, they just hit the go button, and they just say, see you later, Boom.
Free Craggy coat.
Free money.
Was it his Craggy coat, or was it an enemy Craggy coat?
We will see when he sends it back. He stands underneath all of these
Oh,
creeps
it doesn't matter because they've
found him.
called out Dreamercell. They don't need to worry about extra neutral items because they've got an extra hero kill. That's 60 seconds on the sideline without a lone druid, and he's dead. Same with FBZ. KEZCUTE walks himself in, and this seems like it's going to be game over. GEEKFAM finding the fight that they would like. Dreamercell calls it in allied chat, but KEZCUTE calls it in all chat, and that will be a 2-1 victory here for GEEKFAM up against Boom ID. They move themselves into the grand final. Boom move themselves into the lower bracket where they will await either Fnatic or Neon Esports.